As my first ever solo overnight hike, I didn't want to do something so big that it would put me off. So I decided to dip my toe in, sometimes too literally, and see if solo hiking was for me.
It really does feel like I am in the middle of nowhere.
So I hiked a 12-kilometer stretch of the Langanavur Trail. It's safe to say that I picked a very beautiful place to try a new hobby.
Oh my god, the tent basically takes up the whole bag.
I was ill prepared. I was borrowing camping kit, and as grateful as I was, it wasn't your high-end, ultralight camping gear by any stretch of the imagination. I'm obviously still so grateful to have had something because it meant that I could do the trip, but it was very heavy. I'm not exactly sure how heavy, but given the fact that Tanya couldn't even pick it up, we guess it was somewhere around the 20-kilogram mark.
How are you feeling?
I'm actually quite nervous, basically just because of the weight of the bag. It is what it is, I've just got to take it as a challenge, I guess. So I'm about barely a kilometre in, and it's time for me to take my jacket off because it is very warm very quickly, but I have been told that there is snow further up here, kilometres worth of snow, so this jacket is definitely going to be needed later. But it is such a beautiful day for it. Like, we've got sun and clouds, so it's going to be very much a mix of that, but fingers crossed no rain, we haven't had any yet. So looks like it's going to be a really beautiful hike. Just got to try and find space for this in the bag somehow.
I don't know about you, but the thing I enjoy about walking is the pace of it. It's a very human speed and it can't be rushed. And something happens to your thoughts as your mind slows down to walking pace. It's easy to find yourself caught up in the torrent of life, thinking about everything you need to do or haven't done. It's easy to feel like you're doing something wrong if you choose to slow down, like you should be speeding up. But there's a line from a poem which I absolutely love, which always reminds me of the importance and beauty of taking life slowly and not just letting it pass you by. And that line is, "What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare." And that line just always resonates with me.
As people who have lived in a van for the past 4 years, we always say to people who are thinking about van life themselves to rent a van and test it out, borrow a van, whatever you can do to see how you feel and find out what's important to you. And that's what I've done with this kit on my back here, all the tent and the camping gear. I've borrowed it from the legend Mr. B at Cozy Campers, who lent us our camper for Iceland. And I have learned that it is very important to have small and light stuff. So if anybody out there watching knows of some really good tents, really good sleeping bags, a good brand that is good lightweight stuff, please let me know in the comments, because it is worth investing in it, because this is heavy. It all adds up. Coming up to the glaciers now. It really does feel like I am in the middle of nowhere.
sounds really cheesy, but in the solitude of the Icelandic wilderness, it's not isolation I feel, but a real connection with nature and the energy of the land. Earth itself seems to breathe, and I can almost feel it beneath my feet. Have I mentioned that the bag is very heavy? Just as I thought everything was going perfectly well, and I was a natural thru hiker, envisioning all the great treks I could conquer across the globe, I made my first very amateur mistake.
Oh, hell. So I just got soaking wet feet, and as a result, they're now freezing because I just ended up going right through some slush. And I'm now stuck on this island of rocks, and I'm gonna have to continue on through the slush to get off it. So my feet are about to get even wetter and probably even colder. There's gotta be a better way. Now. So my feet are now horrendously wet and starting to get very cold, so I think it's time to get a bit of a move on and try and get to camp to dry out my feet before they do get really cold, because that is icy cold water and it's not fun. So luckily my shoes seem to be acting like a wetsuit in the fact that the water in my shoes is getting warm and keeping my feet nice and warm, so I think I'll be okay. Absolutely lovely hike. I was not expecting it to be this snowy when I set off at all. I didn't expect the camp to be surrounded in snow either.
Where are you from?
I'm from England.
England.
Yeah. And do you live out here when you work here?
Yes, the
How
whole
long
summer.
for? The whole summer?
Yeah.
So you just do a season?
It's until September.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many
Would you
people?
like the receipt?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
And how many people work here?
Well, we're two.
Well, I hope you get on.
Yeah. Well, we're a couple, so it's.
Oh,
it's
nice.
easy.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. This was longer than expected, but.
With tired, wet, and pretty cold feet, this is when the weight of the bag becomes worth it. On my back was everything I needed to set up a temporary, comfortable little home in the beautiful but bleak landscape. The one light thing in my bag was the little stove that we had.
Honestly, it is so nice to be out doing something different like this. Doing something solo is also really interesting. Obviously, Tanya and I have spent like 4 years together, literally every second together, and we still enjoy that. We still want to do loads of things together, but I think we also agree that being in a relationship and encouraging each other to do something outside of the relationship is part of a healthy relationship. So that is something that we're going to be pushing to do more in the future. Tanya has a few projects, a few exciting expeditions that she's planning in the pipeline. I've got a couple of things that I really want to do. So yeah, I just think it's really healthy and really good. And don't get me wrong, we still want to do loads and loads of things together. There's no like dramas, but this is just lovely and it's just peace. And this thing is powerful. It's so beautiful and peaceful here. I wish I could keep going, because if we had time, there are other huts further along the trail and you can just go, I think there's like 3 or 4 days worth of trekking I should say, that you can just do from hut to hut, and it's just got completely beautiful varied landscape and just a lot to see. So it's a shame that I don't have time to do all of that. But it's worth noting for anybody watching who's considering doing this hike up here that there are just so many hiking options in this area, and it's also quite close to Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, and therefore it's very popular, it's very beautiful, but it's the perfect amount of popular. There are not too many people on the path, but enough people and enough footprints to make you know, to reassure you that you are still on the right track. Well, I am very glad that I brought a spare pair of socks. It is an absolute essential if you're going to be hiking and spending the night somewhere, to have a spare pair of socks. Absolutely non-negotiable. Look at the state of that. Wet feet, but tomorrow put them in fresh socks. Does that zip up? Not really, not without. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you out here. Oh yeah.
No, that's not pickled gherkins for breakfast. I just used the jar to make some overnight oats. But there was a bit of a gherkiny aftertaste. The thing about extraordinarily beautiful places is that you can walk their trails hundreds of times and see something new each day. Going back the same way doesn't mean that it felt the same as the hike I did yesterday, even though it was. It feels completely different. The light was different, the direction I was facing was different, and you just see so much the second time round.
I am coming to the end of my hike now. I think I'm about 2, maybe 3 kilometers away from the van and from Tanya, and it has been so good. I've really enjoyed it. I've never done anything like this before, never done anything solo. It's always been with friends or with Tanya, and there's just something really unique, really special about it. Just having time to yourself like that. It's quite rare, I think, for everybody, but especially for me, because me and Tanya are always together, of course, traveling for the last 4 or 5 years. So yeah, it's been so much fun, and it was also one of the most beautiful hikes I've ever done. And that's the only thing about doing it alone, is that I know Tanya would have loved it and I really wanted to share it with her. But hey, I've got the film, I'll show the film. And Yeah, but that is the thing. You always think about the person you'd like to share things with, but having those moments yourself as well is equally special. So keep an eye out. It's definitely something I want to do more of in the future. It's definitely something I want to do more of in the future. I know it's something that Tanya wants to try as well, and I know that she'll really enjoy it. So yeah, a few solo hikes. Maybe we're solo hikers now. Just need to get some lighter gear.
Welcome home!
Oh, that is heavy. Got it?
Yeah.
Whew. Oh my god, I feel so light as soon as I take that off.
Oh, well done!
Oh.
Oh, well done! And did you tell everyone to like and subscribe?
No, please make sure you like and subscribe, Tanya says. I'm back now, I'm being bossed around again.
Hey!